Welcome back. Next week on this show, WWE, Ring of Honor, the Indies, maybe Japan, and the NWA. A big weekend coming up for the NWA with NWA Charlotte having its first show in a little bit over a month. Alright, time for some emails and messages. Going to start off with Michigan Tube, a loyal listener of the show. Last week I asked of all the albums for wrestling, WWF, WCW, ECW, WWE, whatever, what is your favorite one? Michigan Tube writes, this one is tough, but I would say WWE Anthology is my favorite. It includes some of the greatest entrance themes from the 80s, 90s, and early to mid-2000s. I think I like it because it's everything packed into one. I'm hoping the WWE comes out with WWE Anthology Volume 2 in the near future, which should include songs that were not released on the first anthology. Well, Michigan Tube, I do agree with you. It is a great album, and I really do hope that they do put out a Volume 2. My only problem is, some songs were cut down to shorten, mainly the Ultimate Warrior's theme song, but, it's the Ultimate Warrior. But if I had to pick the best album ever for wrestling, I'd have to go with Pile Driver, the Wrestling Album 2. It is a fantastic album. I don't know how many times I could tell you, or, how many times I listened to that album. It's a very good album. It's hard to find. Go to eBay or go to your local congressman to find that great album. WWE ECW1 writes, how do you feel about WWE having Raw and SmackDown at Staples Center this week? Well, of course, I did some videos in the last couple of days about the situation, and it's unfortunate that Denver had to lose Raw this week, but apparently, the NBA fans are there. I think it's sort of ironic in all of this that Raw and SmackDown end up in Los Angeles. I had heard, Madison Square Garden had offered up WWE, and I'll tell you, I'm glad that it's going to Los Angeles, not New York, just because of the distance. I love New York. I've been there so many times. It's a great city. I'd love to go to Los Angeles someday, but I think LA is the right place for this kind of a situation, and really, it couldn't go any other place, to tell you the truth. I don't think it could have gone any other place but Los Angeles. Okay, now, time for this big announcement that I'm going to make. I'm telling you guys, you're going to love this. After almost 2.5 years of this show and almost 120 episodes, we now have merchandise. Yes, merchandise for you guys to buy to remember this great show. All you do, go to www.cafepress.com/WrestlingMan for all your merchandise. It's got clothes, it's got hats, bags, mugs, kids' clothing. It's really great. It's a great place to shop. And of course, the logo there, property of the Wrestling Man Show. That credit goes out to Dwight Carter, who made that. And Dwight, again, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to do that. It was great. So go ahead, go there right now, buy some merchandise, buy. I know we're in a rough economy, but go ahead, spend some money. It's for a good purpose, for this show. Well, that's going to do it for me this week. Until next week, this is Billy Yankovic saying so long from the Old Line State.